Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Actual Play Broadcast. Today, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade, and we have a special GM here with us today.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm pretty new to Actual Play Broadcast. If you've been listening to the Aberrant series, I'm over there. My name is Lane, or Florian, or Saint Florian, depending on if you see me around. And yeah, I'll be the ST for our game of Vampire. But we also have a host of other players here. Some you may recognize, some you may not. Who else do we have here with us today?
We have me, Brandon. I am playing Devin Montgomery.
There's me, Idol. I'm also relatively new to actual play. I'm also in the Aberrant campaign, though, and now I am going to be here, playing a character named Luca Slaughter.
There's me, Adam, also new to Actual Play Broadcast, and I will be playing Rowan Dubois.
And as always, I am Zemian, the one, the only, the irreplaceable, playing Zane Madrigal. I just have to say, Slaughter is a hell of a last name.
Yes, it is.
I told you there was nothing subtle about it.
Yeah, I see. I see what you're going with. It amuses me.
All right, wonderful. That'll be our cast of lovely players and characters. So we will be playing Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition, if any of you are familiar on the audience. We'll be using a couple bits of homebrew content, which you may see come up during play as we come across said rules and such. We'll be playing in the fictional city of Katalla, Alaska, which is a real place, or at least it was once. Today it's a ghost town, if you look it up on the Google Maps. But in our version, in our world of darkness, it is a booming and thriving mining town that quickly grew a population that got out of hand. And that's where we'll be setting our game. Quick warning before we fully dive into things. This is the world of darkness. It's kind of a rated R universe, so viewer discretion is advised here. Plenty of horrible things can happen. And so if you are averse to graphic descriptions of gore, body horror, stories about abuse, so on and so forth, maybe step into this with a bit of caution. It is our world through a looking glass darkly. So keep that in mind as you're going forward. We won't give a warning going forward on each individual episode, though if something relevant is going to come up in said episode, we will give a warning beforehand. Otherwise, just cut back to this original episode here for any warnings that need to be placed beforehand. I think that's good. Are we ready to begin?
I have to correct myself. I said Madrigal for my last name. It's Madigan? I fucking don't know why I said Madrigal. Let me be honest.
Oh my god.
Did you watch?
Yeah, it's Madigan though. I had to correct it, otherwise it was going to drive me fucking crazy, and I don't want to interrupt the scene with that.
That's fair.
Just double check. What year are we playing in?
It is modern time, quote unquote. The year will be 2025.
Okay.
Specifically, we'll be beginning in September.
Far future.
But yeah.
Nice.
Roughly as time goes on, it'll be, something equivalent to what we have now in terms of technology and advancements and such. I was sold on the last name Madrigal, and I feel betrayed.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I think it's a type of Renaissance music or something.
Maybe? I don't know. It's Madigan, though.
I'm pretty sure that's the last name of the characters from Encanto as well.
Yes.
No.
Asked that earlier.
I have no idea. Never seen that movie. I'm sure there are people who have seen that will want to crucify me after saying that, but yeah. Never seen it.
If it helps, I can say that I've never seen any pop culture movie. I could make a list if anyone wants to get mad at me.
Wow, you've never seen pop culture movie?
Yeah. None of them.
Shame.
None of them.
All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. I can't think of anything we need to add. Yeah, it's fucking vampire people. Fucking do vampire shit. It's vampire. Vampire.
It's dark.
Good
it's
point.
spooky, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I have something to add.
Okay.
A number of the players here are veterans of this game. 2 of us are not. You will find out quickly
Yes.
if you are.
Hi.
That's a fair thing to point out.
That, yeah, absolutely.
So if I get lore wrong, or if he gets lore wrong, I'm not going to listen.
I'm gonna get lore wrong, and
valid.
I've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah.
In fact, it's very in character.
Yeah, yeah.
As you will soon find out, absolutely.
I
Character
promise.
can't know lore if you don't know lore. Thinking
I-
fucking meme.
I
In
promise.
fact, we're very much on the same page here.
I promise the person that goes through the process of typing up, taking 5 minutes to type up a lore correction, it is a 6 times as lengthy conversation with at least one of these 3 people that are knowledgeable about the lore later on, probably this week.
Yeah.
Save yourself the time. I'm gonna find out anyway.
So, is there anything else before we begin and on?
Mm,
No, that's it.
I did just want to say I'm very excited to be back on APB. I'm very much enjoying the Red Markets campaign. So, yeah.
Cross promotion.
Nice.
Cross promotion.
Yeah,
Let's do
go
this.
check out Red Markets.
I GM.
Hashtag Orem.
Crazy.
Hashtag also check it
Check out.
Ugh. Well, if there's nothing
What
else,
have we become?
what have we
Sure.
become? We're about to find out.
Yeah, true. All right, locking in.
The city of Katalla, Alaska. Something strange happened to this city during its history. In the early 20th century, miners and pioneers came from around to try and tap into supposedly the rich veins that lay beneath its surface, only to find nothing. Hardship and sickness, they followed very quickly in pursuit. And these people stuck here without ways to get home started to grow desperate. Over the first couple of decades of Katalla's existence, things dwindled and spiraled downward. It seemed that the city was doomed from the very start. People turning against each other, falling into violence. It was around its 4th decade of existence, where pretty much everyone had up and left. Those that survived, anyway. Some may call it miraculous, most call it strange, the turnaround that it had during this time. When suddenly, when all hope had gone and faded, something was found deep beneath the earth. And suddenly, Katalla was booming. People came in from all over the nearby world, sailed across the Pacific Ocean, came up from the United States and the territory of Yukon to get a piece of what was happening in Katalla. And the population grew exponentially. The city has always faced hardship, however. It's been battered, bruised, and broken down over the years by storms of various magnitude, breaking its buildings apart again and again, just to be built up once again. The violence that plagued it in the early days persisting even into modern day. And yet, for some reason, Katalla remains. beaten beyond recognition, twisted into something different entirely, but it remains. The most populous city in Alaska, dwarfing nearby Anchorage in the capital of Juneau. And still, people come here to seek their fortune, even if it isn't for what was buried beneath the earth so long ago. It's this city where we find ourselves, but not during the day. The hustle and bustle during the daytime is real, but when it turns to night, certain things begin to happen, strange things. Katalla puts on a new face, a darker one. As for wayward souls have learned recently. We begin with each of you coming to after a whirlwind of red mist and mad memories has taken you over completely. Your senses gone, replaced, buried. You can't remember properly what happened or how much time has passed. There was a moment, and then you dipped. And eventually, you regained your senses, but you're not where you once were. Each of you awakes in a separate, small room, each of them identical to one another, holding you and you alone. As your senses come back to you, first, your sense of smell returns, and you really wish that it hadn't. The scent of burning plastic, rubber, rotten food, and stale cardboard all fight against each other, tearing each other apart to be the one smell that gets the honor of crawling into your nostrils and dying there. The room around you, dark, metallic. Your footsteps ring as you try to get your bearings. The walls are thick as well and coated in some kind of soot. Some kind of buildup that leaves these black marred stains across its surface. You have been stripped down to modesty, leaving just enough to cover yourselves, but nothing in your pockets remains. You're in this place, alone. Only vague industrial creaking keeping you company. I would like each of us to introduce ourselves. We'll go down the list here and see just who it is that's wound up in this strange circumstance. We'll start with Devin.
Devin is a young-looking man with a slight stubble that gets thicker as it goes to his chin. Last he was awake, he was in a thick pants, long sleeve shirt, and a denim jacket. Trying to fit in more, and his messy black hair, he moves out of his vision to try to get a better look around the space and try to understand what's going on.
You take a look around, just trying to get your bearings, realize where you're at. Two of the walls are identical. The one in front of you, some kind of shutter, like you'd expect to pull down over the front of a storefront at night, only a little bit thicker, a little bit greater. And to the back, barely visible between the smudges of soot and black on the wall behind you, there is a door, a very thick, sealed door. No visible way of opening it from this side, however. We will cut briefly away from Devon to the next one to awake, Luca.
Waking up with her heavy makeup kind of smeared across her face. She's instantly alert. She's in an unfamiliar area. This is not something she's accustomed to experiencing. She's used to having the security of a home or of the band house that they sometimes crash in after a show. She immediately goes to feel for anything she might have on her person, hands like going over her legs for her pockets, only to find that her clothes have been taken away from her. She's definitely in a panic, but she's almost immediately locking in, assessing the situation, trying to figure out and plan an escape before she even understands where she might be. She's taking in any dust, doors, machinery, whatever, the sounds, the smells, the awful smells. And moving quietly and with purpose. There's definitely a sense of she's used to having to think quick and act fast about her as she moves about this space, instinctively looking for her escape route.
Yeah, none of your things are here, so you have to rely on yourself. And similarly, you find the same walls. Maybe the stains are a bit different in this chamber, but construction remains the same. There's that door at the back, but again, no visible way to open it from the side. We will cut away from Luca to Rowan. Adam, that's you.
So as I awake, Rowan stands up. He has a he's a shorter man, pale, fairly pale skin, short cropped black hair, and an angular face. I would look around. I would quickly pat myself looking for my phone, something along those lines, and find nothing, of course, and observe the room. And the first thing I would think is the walls. They're covered in this odd material. Where am I? And go and start trying to figure out what that is.
The substance is layered. It's not just this initial black stain like you thought it was. There are various shades of black and gray and brown that have overlapped each other in layers over time, building up off of the walls. They must have seen some use, as the layers are probably about a half-inch thick at this point. The actual steel is buried beneath them.
Does it seem like ash or like
Somewhat.
he said? Okay. What was
Cut away
that?
from you for a moment,
Mhm.
and we will move to Zane.
So Zane comes to. He's a little disheveled. He's jeans, pair of sneakers, a sort of button-up shirt underneath what's amounts to a hoodie. Short, dark hair that's kind of messy. He's, white, a little pale, like there's not enough blood in his body. And there's, interestingly enough, still blood caked under his fingernails. But he's not worried about that. He's worried about being in an unfamiliar location, and he's getting to his feet as quickly as possible and assessing the surroundings.
Yep, once again, you also spring into action. In a strange place, but maybe no stranger to this. at least something similar. You start looking for ways out, things you could use. And once again, that door's at the back. But how the hell do you open it from this side?
Does the door look like it has any kind of window to it or opening of any kind?
It does look like the door has a window on it at a little bit above what would be your eye level. It's made of a thick plate of glass that's also smeared over with stains from time.
Hmm. Damn.
It's at this point, however, while each of you have finally found your bearings, you can see shadows of movement outside of these windows. For a moment. And then eventually, your somewhat solitude interrupted by a bright square of light and a bit of obnoxious noise coming from the ground. Each of you has been left with a cell phone, and someone is calling.
Oh, fuck it. Okay. Grab the cell phone and answer it. Who the fuck is this?
From the other side, you can hear a cacophony of voices. Some of them politely chattering amongst themselves, others laughing. And once your voice begins to come from the other side, a collected, half-hearted, somewhat mocking cheer comes from said crowd. And then a voice begins to cut through. Hey, look! Finally awake. My God, do you know how long we were waiting on you? Jesus fucking Christ. It's almost like you were fucking dead or something. So what's up, Zane? How you doing, buddy?
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, no. See, we need to figure out who you are. Outside of your driver's license, I mean. Your picture's fucking terrible, by the way.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. How about that?
Couple of chuckles from the other side. Don't worry, hey, I mean, at least you're not the only one tonight, you know? Judging from how you kind of reacted to the whole said thing, this must happen to you quite a lot, you know? Waking up, unfamiliar places. Figured we'd at least give you the decency of not throwing the bag over your head this time. So,
Yeah,
hey,
well,
is it comfortable
make
in that little,
mistakes in my business. No, you fucking listen to me. You don't fuck me over.
Oh, okay. Right. Sure. And, what the hell are you gonna do about it?
You'll see. Time's always
Okay.
on my fucking side, asshole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Except for tonight. I mean, do you even know where you're at? Any idea?
I don't fucking need to.
Oh, okay. Oh, this guy's tough. I like this guy. Though, we will give you just a little bit of a warning before we carry forward. If we want to, and you hear in your room this sudden rapid clicking, followed by a burst of flame from the floor.
Mm.
And it sends you spiraling backwards. Doesn't touch you, but something in you, something deep within your heart, moved your body for you. It
Mm.
wasn't just the instinct to get out of the way of something dangerous. It was something worse. Eventually, your eyes go back to normal and you feel that instinct pass. A little bit of chatter from the other side. The rest of you, albeit a bit distantly, heard through the walls this conversation and in this eruption of machinery.
I look at the phone. Is it my phone?
It's not your phone, no.
I will. Is it still ringing?
By now it probably would have hung up, but you can call the number back.
I'll call the number back.
It only rings a couple of times before the other side picks up. Hello there, Cher. How we doing tonight?
Oh, I am naked in an unfamiliar place, so I've been better.
Oh, well, that's to be expected, but, you're not... no permanent damage? Nothing, out of the ordinary? No lesions, cuts, or bruises?
I will look at myself, and everything looks good, right?
Um,
Oh, camera. I'll put the phone camera on and like look at my face and everything.
you start looking around. Yeah, you seem okay, a bit pale, maybe. However, everything's not okay. You quickly realize. You're covered in small nicks, cuts, bruises. Well, small nicks and cuts, maybe not bruises. However, there is, as you move your hand towards your chest, you can feel this gaping wound in the top of your chest.
Ooh, that's not good. I
Um,
look. I try to get a better look at it. What does it look like? Does it look like a knife wound? Like I've been gored by an animal?
it looks like somebody may have stabbed you, yes, but was something a bit more, maybe a bit more blunt. Something was viciously stabbed through your chest.
But it's not
Oh,
like. Is it bleeding or anything?
no. You think it probably should be. The wound is
Uh,
maybe about an inch and a half across. It's deep. In fact, you think you can feel wind whistling through your back to the front of your body.
why is there a hole in my chest?
Oh dear. You hear another voice. Hey, did you get another one? Nice. Yeah, just put them in a group. Yeah. That way they can all hear my lovely voice.
Who's
Oh,
that?
please. Poor thing's traumatized at the moment. Uh, don't worry. We're all here looking after you. Um, don't worry if it's not hurting at the moment. I'll explain in a bit. The important part is that you're up and walking, right?
I I I shouldn't be. This is straight through. What I could see behind me with this phone camera. What the fuck? Uh, Devin just starts ranting to himself, uh, completely ignoring the fact that he was on the phone.
Yeah. Which gets a couple more chuckles from the other side. My god, what'd you fucking run the kid through with? A fucking stop sign? Hey, this is not important right now.
And you said we can hear these conversations happening through the walls?
Faintly, yeah, you can hear like muffled voices.
Luca, for her side, she did not answer the phone. She left it where the fuck it was, and she's moved to whatever wall she can kind of hear the sounds, and she's like trying to listen, trying to make out what's being said.
Sure.
Oh, that's what.
Right?
Yeah, you're moving through. You can hear to your left this muttering and concern generally wafting over from that room, and to your far right you can hear you heard that gout of machinery and hissing.
Okay. You said there's windows on the doors, right?
There's a window, yes.
Well, Luca's gonna move herself away from this wall. She's gonna go to that window. She's going to assess it for a second. She doesn't have anything on her um, to help, but she's going to basically like try to determine how thick this glass is.
Sure. You move towards the window to start inspecting, to see if you can, like, maybe bash your way through, if that's a possibility. It isn't for a moment that you actually realize that something's there. Between the layers of grime that look like they're coating the inside of this window, it's kind of hard to see. But once your eyes have had a moment to adjust, you can see something staring at you on the other side.
Oh. Okay, hold on one second. Just let me think how she respond to that. Hmm.
Is that my spine?
I wait through the window. I see something
Through the
staring back. You
window,
said. Okay.
yes. Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't suppose you're gonna let me out if I ask nicely, are you?
The eyes that are staring back at you are thick, wide, and alien in appearance.
Oh,
Almost like human, like they're on a human head. At least you think that's a human head. But they're like the size and proportion of an owl's. They are glistening black pools that study you up and down. And they blink individually with eyelids that have this rotten, desiccated flesh covering them.
maybe she doesn't.
Something, something inside of you looking at this thing, you can feel your stomach tie itself into a knot.
Yeah, yeah. She's second guessing her request now about to be let out. Um, she'll kind of shrink back from the window for a moment, look around the room again, and realize that's really the only option she has. Look, I don't know why you've brought me here. I don't know who you are, but maybe if you help me out, I can help you out.
The creature blinks again, and then it looks over to its right. You can hear its voice rattling through the glass. I like this one. This one has manners, unlike so many that have been brought to us in recent nights. Perhaps we will grant your request, young one, but you must grant some of ours first. We need to know exactly who we are speaking with.
Uh, well, I'm Luca Slaughter. You might know me. I'm kind of locally famous with a band. Not that that's really helpful right now.
You should have been given a cellular device. It would be best you listen in.
She'll wiggle her way over. I don't know why I said wiggle. She'll go over to the cell phone and pick it up. Call back the number, I suppose, that called.
You start to hear everybody's voices a little bit more clearly. And that one more frank voice on the other side. Are we fine? Is everybody in this fucking call already? God, I'm tired of waiting, dude.
At this point, after like inspecting the room, the walls, I would have went to the phone that was ringing and called the number.
There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. How many times we gotta call you stupid fucking idiots? Hear another voice like, no, come on, give them a break. They're just getting their bearings. Fucking bite me. Hey, Attitude, how'd you like that fire down there?
Please don't insult my intelligence, by the way.
lot of big talk for a bunch of cowards hiding behind a locked fucking door.
Oh, well, I mean, we're just trying to make cleanup as easy as possible, you know. Anyway, now that we're all here, lovely, ready to present ourselves, I will give you the honor of knowing my name, since you wanted it so badly. My name is Holt. And, I mean, we can continue with pleasantries, I guess. I mean, I have all your fucking licenses right here, but why don't you all just tell me who you are and what you last remember, actually. I guess that's why we're here, right?
Well, Holt, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wish it was under better circumstances. I assume you can know why. But the last thing I remember is I was trying to perform a spell from Le Petit Albert.
Did someone just say a fucking spell? What the fuck is going on
You
here?
hear a couple of groans from the other side as well as a woman's voice. Like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Why is it
I
always with this shit? You know? Fucking spells and occult bastards. How many is that?
Why are you being polite with these fucking assholes?
because it is better to maintain yourself, no
Oh,
matter how
fuck
dire
off
a
with that
situation.
shit. Jesus Christ. Give me a fucking break. You're locked up in a fucking room if you haven't noticed. You're gonna try to ride the fucking high horse while you're caged like an animal?
And how do
Fucking
you
might as
think
well
the best
pull
way to
over.
get out of the locked room is?
God, such a little bitch.
I mean, as charming
Anyways.
as Guy is, he does have a point. You might as well just fucking like skip the niceties and shit and just tell me what the fuck happened. You
So
know?
I was trying to perform a spell,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, how'd that
basically
go?
I was almost getting to the completion of it, and then I have no idea.
Right, cool. Yeah.
Everything went
Awesome.
black.
Spells. Good. Yeah. Anybody else casted spells? No?
No.
Okay, great.
Don't be
No,
fucking ridiculous.
I think I was fighting somebody.
Oh, nice. See, okay, that's what I want to hear, actually. You hear this gruff voice actually cut over Holt at this point. Let them speak. Okay, Jesus. Calm down, buddy. All right. Yeah, let's stop having fun here, as entertaining as this is. Okay, one at a time, maybe, just so we can get some coherent stories, yeah? Let's start with Pretty Boy down here, since he seems to be the most vocal. What was it, Zane?
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Just get on with it. What's the last thing you
What do you
remember?
want to fucking want to know? Okay, fine. If it'll get you to shut the fuck up. Some psycho bitch jumped me, alright?
Some
Granted, I
psycho
took the
bitch.
first swing, but she'd been fucking stalking me for fucking months. Happy? I know I got a hit in at least. But I don't remember what exactly fucking happened. I grabbed her while she was grabbing me, and now this shit.
This, psycho bitch, as you put it, any description?
Fucking description? She came out of the fucking shadows. There wasn't time for a description. I fucking swung my bat at her, and she's fucking on me like white on rice.
There's a moment where they go silent on the other side, and you think maybe the call drops, but then Holt's voice roars out with laughter. No shit! Really? Oh my god, that's fucking rich! See, I knew it. I knew it had to be one of you. I didn't think
Hey,
it was going to be
fuck
you.
you, asshole.
Oh man, this is great. Hey, Nautic, I had like 50G on that, right? Yeah, fucking awesome. Okay, yeah, sure, absolutely. And that's the last thing you remember?
Yeah, what? Was that not funny enough for you, dickhead?
Oh no, you have no idea. But that'll do for now. That'll do for now. All right, what about the nerd? The guy who's casting spells and shit. You casted a spell and that's it? Like, you just, it was too intense and you fucking passed out?
Well, I thought so. No, I was working on the spell. I thought I might have heard a sound from the kitchen, but when working with the occult, I've learned that's not too odd of a thing to happen for things to go awry in the area around you. So I continued on, and there may have been a brush of air or a feeling of someone behind me.
You got taken out by the air? I think he is implying that someone snuck up on him. I know what he's talking about, genius. Okay. And that's it. What, was this in your home or some shit?
Yes. Where else would I?
I don't know. Fucking Hogwarts, dude. It's just spells and shit. That's. I don't know.
I I was stealing books from my job and teaching myself these things. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, wow.
Hogwarts.
That's a crime.
Well, I returned them.
That's not what stealing is.
That's an
Yeah.
overdue library
I was
fee.
borrowing, and I was repairing them. It doesn't matter. Look, what do you want from us?
We want exactly what you're giving us right now, okay? Calm the hell down. Look, at least this is going faster than last time. That last dude wouldn't give us an inch. Yeah, I'll fucking say. God. Alright. Who's next? Fucking you said you're famous or some shit?
Well, locally, I'm with a band, yes. It's called Scream and Slaughter. Um,
Never heard of them.
by the sound of you, it's not your crowd. Okay, so there was a show. I was doing a show tonight with my group. I was on my way home and I remember seeing some kids and they were, well, maybe you don't. I don't know what they were fighting about, but they were fighting about something, and I recognized one of them, a friend of my brother's, and I think I intervened, but I don't actually remember much of what happened. I guess I got knocked the fuck out. Were you guys fighting teenagers and it kidnapped me?
What?
Look,
Any fucking teenager stepped up to me, they're gonna fucking swallow you swallowing teeth. Are you kidding me?
I wasn't talking to you. I was well, I don't know, maybe I'm talking to you. I was talking to the people who put me here because that's the most clear line of track I have. I was gonna go and kick some kid's ass for making fun of my brother's friend, and now I'm here.
I think most of us have better things to do than fight teenagers.
I would hope so, to be honest. But
Oh no, y'all seem to get off on locking
how
people up in fucking rooms. So who's to say you probably diddle kids.
Entirely different ballpark.
It could be a bit fetishistic.
That's what a pedophile would say.
I mean, he does have a point. No, stop it.
I will say, the entire
Don't say-
time that everyone else has been giving their stories,
you're still freaking out?
he everyone's talking, so he's hoping that the attention is on him. He's trying to figure out by using like Google Maps or schmoogle maps, whatever we're gonna call it in this world, and trying to figure out like where are we? Like
The
if
world
that
of
means like
darkness. There's only Apple Maps.
oh god,
Oh my god. No. No.
Be stuck with MapQuest.
god.
I'm in hell.
Sure though. Surprisingly enough, you are getting a tiny bit of reception. It's taking you this whole time to load up your location and a couple of failed attempts. But you do zero in eventually. You seem to be somewhere in Brugger at the moment.
Okay.
Brugger, not too many people live in Brugger nowadays, because of, frankly, the smell. It's a district of Katalla that is dominated mostly by its waste processing plant.
Oh, lovely.
And that kind of puts perspective to where you're currently standing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's fun. That's fun. Would I be? The only window is out into like where they're at, and it's covered in grime, so I probably can't do like an investigation check to try to better identify where we are in Brugger. Okay,
Yeah, probably not. At least not with the information you have at the moment.
Wait.
that's fine.
As a new player, one thing I want to make clear: should I request to make checks more often, or are you going to request checks from me when I say I'm doing things?
Generally, if I think a role is applicable, I will ask you to make the roll.
Understood.
Otherwise, if there's information to be there, I'll just give it to you. And if it's not, then your search will reveal nothing.
Yes, sir.
How far away is Brugger from the location I went to?
So, last you remember, you were in Alderholm when you were investigating.
Okay.
And that's basically the other side of the city.
Yeah, no, I see that.
hmm
All right.
So- What's a girl gotta do to get out of here? Cause like whatever, if it means getting away from this fucking filth covered cell you've put me in.
Well, we're in Brugger, so there's not really anywhere else to go. You can tell by the smell of
Brugger?
shit. Yeah.
Fucking oh my god.
Oh, god damn it. Didn't I tell you guys to kill the fucking signal? That was your job.
We're in fucking Brugger. They're gonna fucking kill us. So I wouldn't hold your breath on getting out of here.
Great.
I would just like to mention this whole time I've been brushing off like my slacks and suit jacket, just trying to get all the dust off of it.
You don't currently have those. You have a t-shirt and a
Oh.
pair of ratty jeans.
Oh wait, so I was given a t-shirt and jeans, so they took my normal clothes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took everything you had and put you in basic stuff.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, still, I was patting them. I was still trying to.
Still
move
trying
off.
to dust
Yeah,
yourself off.
still
Sure.
trying to dust myself off.
So
I mean, does this story even fucking add up? Teenagers? It does. We found bodies. Oh, yeah.
Bodies?
What?
Okay. Cool. So, I mean, guess that checks out. Sure. Teenagers, though? Really? Nah, whatever. At least we're getting somewhere. All right, Mumbles. You figured out where you're at. Did you remember where you were at?
yeah, the other side of town. Just to make clear, I tell you the story that gets me out of here faster, right? That's the deal.
It could be the one thing that saves your life.
They haven't even said they're not going to kill us yet.
Well, that's a hard bargain for me to turn down. I was in Outerholm. Was investigating a house. Someone paid me money to go check out a place that made them feel uncomfortable. Probably just, a homeless person living there. I go into this house, got my gun out. Oh shit, where's my gun? Yeah, fuck. I'll have to find that later. Uh, uh, I have the gun out just in case someone comes at me with a knife and they're all, coked out. Uh, Next thing I know, I catch a hook to the face, and it's a blur from there. There was blood. I remember that. Probably my blood. I did get hit in the face pretty hard. But that doesn't explain the hole in the chest or why I'm breathing.
Not to put too fine a pin in it, but you're not breathing. Lucell, is it really the time? I mean, come on.
He'll start thinking about the fact that he's not breathing. And then start going through the motions of hyperventilating despite the fact there's no air.
Wait, so sorry. When we breathe, does air not enter our lungs?
You don't breathe. You have to force those muscles to work.
So
Otherwise, they are just inert.
So we can breathe, but it's not like an inert function we can just do. We have to actually.
Takes effort to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can hear them talking amongst themselves on the other side, and eventually Holt speaks up again. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm just not feeling it with this group. I mean, they caused a real big fucking mess.
What?
I'll
what
come
are
in here and I'll have
are
you feeling fucking something, asshole.
Wait.
Flames ignite again.
Oh yeah, big dick. Fucking pressing a button in another room, you fucking pussy.
You're saying as you are simultaneously screaming and hissing in fear. You've never felt fear like this before.
You know, I've got a little thing that helps.
Sure.
Yeah,
What are
a little bit.
What are you
A little bit.
talking about? We caused a mess?
You did, frenzied.
What?
Yeah, so we had to kind of kick things into high gear when you four showed up. There's a lot of people out there in trunks right now waiting to be dumped into a mass grave or, I don't know, just shipped off into the ocean. You guys really fucked things up.
I killed people?
Oh my god, listen to the poor thing's heartbreak. Oh, I killed people. Oh. Yeah, turns out you did. But hey, don't worry. We all do.
How many?
Does that matter right now?
Does that matter?
I don't know.
By the fucking sounds of it, 3 or 4 too few.
A new voice speaks up, one you haven't heard on the other side. I believe I have made my position very clear, have I not? I mean, yeah, but like, do we really need this shit right now? I was already going to hell in a fucking handbasket, and I made myself clear, Holt. Okay, God. Right, so what, we're leaving it to a vote then? Majority rules, is that what we're fucking doing here?
Do we get a vote?
I
The
hope we
votes.
do.
He laughs and then the lines go dead for a moment.
Oh,
Wait, is everyone still here?
You don't hear
Lu-
anybody else.
Luke
I
is
hear-
going to go back to the window.
Can I hear the other players?
If they're saying anything, you can vaguely hear their voices to your left and right.
Okay, so the
Um,
line's actually dead. Like the whole line's dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
They got any games on this phone?
No, funnily enough.
Shit.
Yeah, Luca, you go back to the window. You can see that there's maybe one or two people on the outside of this window here. Just their shoulders and maybe a sliver of the side of their heads.
She's gonna bang on the window.
You start banging. You can hear the tumbling of gears shifting in the walls as machinery begins to move and creak.
From the door?
From the cell, from where you're standing.
Oh god. She'll I don't fucking know. She'll stop for a second, kind of like look behind her.
You can hear mechanisms beginning to move in the ceiling above you. But they do eventually reach a standstill, and you're all left there for a long moment. You can smell the flame on the air just a bit. And as you're starting to piece things together, you're wondering, is this actually it?
I would say during this moment, my character would kind of sit down and like just focus his mind, like I've trained to do a bit through the books I've read.
I know it's
Good.
not gonna actually work, but Luca's looking
Okay.
at her phone trying to call 911.
You try. Doesn't even ring.
I am desperately trying to smash the window out on the door.
Sure.
Yep.
You are just hammer fisting away just as hard as you possibly can. And a couple of layers of grime flake off from the window. No actual damage, however.
I'm just keep going.
Devin's fighting to try to get any kind of signal.
You could see it just fluctuating enough. There's a bar, there's two, and then there's nothing.
And there's
Then there's a
nothing.
bar, and then there's nothing. Nothing consistent. It took you forever to load that web page to even learn where you are. To get any sort of reception out of here long enough to make a call of any kind, it's looking kind of bleak.
He'll start trying to get higher in the cell, see if he can like I just need to go up higher.
You all prepare for what may definitely be your end. And eventually, after an agonizing wait, you can hear the seals detach. And the doors that are in this room have come just a bit off of their hinge.
No hesitation, shove that shit open.
I was gonna say if there's enough of a give, then yeah, opening that door immediately. Like out we go.
I stand and walk confidently forward at a steady pace.
I will wait.
You're a fucking psychopath.
Those of you rushing out of the doorways are greeted on your flanks on each of the doorways by assault rifles.
I raise my hands. Not like quick, but like I do raise them.
There's a
Devin will
couple of
peek out, see what's going on, contemplate, and then walk out.
Okay. Yeah, each of you are given a kindly escort of two thugs each, holding automatic weaponry, a couple of them shotguns.
At one point, I would ask. I would go like, "Do I need to keep my hands up?"
And one of them kind of shrugs, the other one nods.
Kind of lower them part way. Does that work?
They don't say anything.
I just let her
But
run
they
that
do
point.
they do gently nudge you forward. You all are emerging into this wing of what you could definitely now define as the wasteland proper. You step out and you can feel your feet on waxed concrete. Looking around, it's the dead of night. No one's here. Most of the lights, except for the emergency stuff, is off, casting the hallway in various glows of red and green. Just a quick look around, you could see that the places that you were put inside of were definitely incinerators.
Yep.
Your escorts don't say anything. They just march you forward. As you are walking, you all get another call. Same number.
I'll answer.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let the guys, the guns, and then eventually answer the phone.
Yeah, they'll let you. Right. So, hey, kids, we held it to a vote. And, turns out you guys are going to get a second chance. Wonderful, right? Congratulations, all of you. It's ended a lot worse before. So, at least you have that.
Second chance at what?
Well, we haven't
At
really.
not pissing us off. And not making us work so fucking hard.
We don't even know what we did.
You'll learn. Don't worry about it, though. Not for now.
Do you guys have my stuff? Can I get that back?
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to meet face to face here in a second.
These clothes are terrible.
Yeah, they're designed to be. Ain't nowhere you can hide anything, and then ratty sons of bitches, you know? I'm pretty sure we just fished them up from the waist. It doesn't matter. We got your stuff here. Don't worry about it. Oh, maybe don't try to run. I know sometimes it's tempting, and I know those guys, you know, have those big guns, and you probably already know not to, but just in case. I mean, one guy tried it once. It was not pretty. My God.
Yeah, we fucking get it. You're not scary. Let's get on with it, you jerk.
There was like 13 mops to clean that guy up. It was crazy. He's not even talking to you at this point.
Shut the fuck up.
Eventually, he hangs up. You all are marched through a maze. A ever-changing chaos of pipes and catwalks and cranes, all kinds of machinery, until it feels like you don't even know which way is up from down. Eventually, you are led further down into the facility, underground, into what appears to be a storage space. Eventually, you walk far enough forward, and you can see that there is a group of figures around the bend, who all chatter amongst themselves, stand at attention. Presumably, judging from Holt's voice, this is the group that have been holding you here tonight. Once you make your rounds, they all turn towards you, the eyes of a dozen lifeless husks looking back. Some of them smiling, some of them standing at attention, waiting. Some of their expressions a little bit hard to read.
And we all see each other at this point, right?
You do.
I need to use the restroom real quick.
Sure, okay. No problem. Why don't we just go ahead and take a quick break, if that's okay?
Yep. I just need a
Okay.
mark break.
Sweet.
I was really I'd say they stop crying at
Okay.
So fucking funny. It's like almost any time she's talking
Yeah.
rabbit, just
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back. So, we left off with you all rounding the corner in this subterranean storage space. You can feel the change in pressure with the tons of concrete and metal just above your heads. As the fluorescent bulbs in this area flicker and buzz, lighting the display of eclectic figures before you. Each of them stares at you with a mix of bemusement, excitement, concern, and perhaps even scorn on some of their faces, as they all look each of you up and down and back again. One of them eventually steps forward a bit, breaking their silence. Well, all right. We've found our way down here. Congratulations. And congratulations again on surviving. You know, it was a difficult choice, mind you.
Is this Holt's voice?
Of course.
which token is he, just so I can put the name to the face?
He is this one. Are you not able to see the name tags?
Sorry.
No.
That was the one I
No.
guessed. I was looking at these faces and I was like, that was fucking Holt, I can tell. Fucking hoodie wearing stupid things.
Yes. He steps forward. Yep, definitely this somewhat designer hoodie over expensive looking athletic clothes, a hoodie underneath, pair of expensive jeans, something trend-setting, a bit cutting edge. You think you can see a couple of brand names sticking off of some of his clothing here. He steps forward with this uncanny confidence, as if he didn't just elect to put you to death moments before. And yet he's still got this bit of a hunched posture, a smile, maybe a bit of a wry smile. How we all feeling, guys? Feeling good?
I will look at my chest. Is the hole still there?
It absolutely is. And you see that the rest of them aren't faring much better, it seems.
Oh, everyone has a hole in their chest?
The four of you, yeah, it seems like similar wounds. Some of them are a bit deeper, a bit more rough cut, as if they put up more of a fight.
Luca is looking at this group here, and like she's not really speaking, but she's very, very obviously observing each of them, and she's not
Wait.
hiding it.
Absolutely.
Quick random question. Do I have my glasses still?
No.
Can I see?
Do you need your glasses to see?
Yes.
Well, then you cannot.
Okay.
I also have a question.
Sure.
Even though I'm not cognizant of this ability, per my understanding of cold read, I may spend any number of points of willpower equal to my perception. For each point, I may ask the storyteller one question about the character.
Interesting. Yeah. It comes in a bit cannily to you. Like, yeah. You can
Okay.
look at him and you start piecing things together. What would you like to know?
All right, I'm going to spend 2. I have 2 questions for Holt.
Sure.
Does he mean me harm?
He doesn't mean you harm at the moment. He did. He didn't want you around. But
Enough.
there was a vote cast and he's going to respect it.
Does he feel threatened by my presence?
Not in the slightest.
Okay. Cool.
In fact, 2 of you here, you guys are scanning your eyes over this crowd of people. Some of them stand out a bit more than others. As you're looking over this group, 2 of you recognize a figure. Zane and Devon. Zane, you recognize the figure on the far end, who's standing a bit by her lonesome. She's pale, gaunt, sickly looking. A small neat bob covering up the contour of her face, which is cut into a stern expression, almost as if etched in stone that way. She's wearing something a bit preppy. White shirt over a pleated dress, dark leggings underneath, a charcoal-colored sweater tied and thrown over her shoulders. Clutching at a book in her hands, she just looks over you all. This is her. This is the last person you remember.
Mm. Do I? Do I? Man, that's. I think I'm just scowling at her. I'm not
She
gonna
doesn't.
jump to action or anything. I'm just scowling at her.
Sure. If she clocks it, she doesn't show any particular special interest. She just gazes over you and then gazes to the next.
I feel like I'm going to say this a lot, and I already want to apologize. I'd like to spend a willpower.
Sure.
This is also
Absolutely.
why I made sure this. I want a lot of willpower. What does she want from me?
This woman down here?
Yep.
She's not interested in you. Your presence here is largely irrelevant.
Oh, damn, too real.
Damn. Okay. I'll go fuck myself. It's fine.
Doesn't seem like she wishes you harm, at least, but she wears her disinterest openly.
Yep. Cool deal.
Devin, you do recognize another figure in this crowd, however.
Oh, fuck.
You would recognize the woman standing to the right of that thing, standing there with them. This one, right here. She's a bit of an older woman. Refined, intelligent features, and has this intense calm around her. It's perhaps a bit unsettling if you stare too long. Her skin smooth, faintly sallow. She wears a doctor's coat over over a black turtleneck and a pair of jeans that looks kind of just thrown together, but still sharp and well maintained. This is her. She's the last thing you remember. She invited you in. Unlike for Zane, when you catch her eye, she gives you a wink and a bit of a smile. Doesn't say much else.
I will stop myself from spending will. I will stop myself. I feel like I'm going to need it for later.
It's up to you. You have the option.
What's one more willpower, Brandon?
You're right. What's one more spin?
What's your question?
What does she want from me?
Indifferent.
Yeah, everyone here hates you or doesn't care. Absolutely.
Oh, that will be the
Fuck
read that
that.
he walks away with. That's fine.
I already got anxiety for that. You got anything better?
She saw something in you. She sees something in you. She looks you up and down, and the way that she looks at you standing here It's as if you are the only clean, proper person in a room full of degenerate animals. She thinks you're cut from a different cloth, and she would like to see you excel.
Good to know.
So, yeah, friends, right? All good? I'm sure you have a lot of questions at the moment. Anything you want to ask up front? Maybe thank us for sparing your lives? No?
Can we go?
Okay, yeah, you can go, sure.
What happened?
Oh, boy. Oh, fucking didn't happen. The woman standing next to him just raises a hand. Please. Don't mind Holt. He can't talk his way out of a paper bag. What happened was you all got chosen for something special. Sure, it was a bit messy, but you came around, and here we are.
That was an answer to the question that did not answer the question.
That's because it's a giant
Chosen.
crock of shit.
No,
Chosen for something special and then put on the chopping block?
Chosen by who?
There are a lot of things that we could say at the moment, but tradition and other bylaws that we have agreed upon amongst one another forbid us from doing so.
Convenient.
So we're working in a system of rules and what?
Things will be explained to you in time. Don't worry about that, at least. Because of conflicting interests, there's only so much we can say here. You are, however, very lucky. Where are the things? Oh, right. Woman on the far end begins to rifle through some crates, eventually finding a couple of duffel bags and moving towards you guys to set them at your feet one by one. And it's the things that you were carrying on your back the night before everything changed.
I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I will turn on the flashlight and put it to my back. That way it shines out my front. What's this about?
Oh, yes. It seems that you're dead.
Say again?
Well, I mean, it's fairly obvious, is it not? I'm pretty sure each of you are sporting one.
I want to examine my body.
Yeah,
They're
Luke is gonna look down at that. Like,
Yeah, like after he says that, I want to examine my body. Like, is there a large wound of some kind?
Each of you are in various states of damage. I would say probably Devin and Rowan being a little bit less damaged. Luca sporting some serious cuts and nicks across her body. And Zane probably having it the worst. Some things kind of twisted out of shape. But each of you
what the fuck?
has a large, glaring, garish hole dug into your chest about where you'd think your heart would be.
Did those kids fucking stab me?
I just like pull my shirt up and look at the same area, and I'm just like, what? Dead?
I check my pulse.
You're not
Say it
fucking
3 more
dead, you're
fucking
here
times.
walking.
No,
Maybe
like
you'll
honestly,
figure it out.
I would actually have the first reaction, like check my pulse.
Each of you who checks your pulse, there isn't one.
I realize I'm not breathing. I'd assume at the same time.
Luca is not checking her pulse because obviously she's not fucking dead. She's standing here talking.
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
How are we here if we're dead? I had read in books on rituals reviving the dead. None of them spoke of them being like this.
Okay,
Like,
that, fuck rituals and your books and whatever's going on. You said we could go? I'm gonna grab my shit and I'm going. This is too much. And she's just gonna grab her shit.
You grab your stuff and you are abruptly cut off by the gun barrels behind you. We'll let you go, sure. But you're all leaving as a group, and you're all getting escorted away. All right?
my
There's a
question.
bus.
Guys?
There's a bus waiting for you upstairs. You're going to climb on. You're not going to ask any questions. These lovely gentlemen are going to join you for a little bit, and then you can go back to whatever it is you needed to do. Okay?
For one, they have no manners. Two,
Well,
the
yeah.
Abdul al-Kharif spoke of the dead being risen.
My God.
Oh,
my
listen to
God.
this guy, the Abdul Kharif. Come the fuck on, man. Look, you obviously don't understand what's happening. Someone's gonna explain it to you, okay? Just be chill, all right? Enough of this spell bullshit. I mean, it is a
It's kinda-
legitimate concern. Yeah, we're not worried about that right now, okay? We'll figure that shit out later, okay?
What's a concern?
Not you need to be worried about. Just I'd be focused more on surviving the night. Be frank with you.
Do I have to give this phone back?
No, it's a burner, dude. Do whatever you want with it.
I pocket it.
Sounds like a reasonable way to contact you if needed. Don't see why I would, considering your non-answers.
Luca's
What
just stripping and putting her clothes on in the corner, wanting desperately to get out of here.
Like, you can
yeah.
actually see my character's frustration building.
You're not the
like,
only
at this
one.
point.
One of the figures here, standing amongst them, perfect posture, dressed to the nines in a very nice overcoat, very regal standing until you get to his face. And it is just a horrible, desiccated mess. His nose is completely missing. His eyes, those big alien orbs you saw earlier, Luca, staring back at you all. His flesh blue. Kind of glued, caked to his skin, barely holding on. I would tend to agree with the young one. This is a farce. You're not telling them anything. Yeah, well, hands are kind of fucking tied, Septime. What do you want us to do? Give them an idea, perhaps. Well, if you want to do that, be my fucking guest, okay? We all have things to do. This was just a fucking stop in the middle of... You have said enough. Young ones, I would have you come with me.
And what was your name again?
My name is Septime. You may call me sir.
Did you say sir?
I did indeed. Whenever you are ready, gather your things and let us away from this crowd.
Is
Luca's
there
like ready to go.
and is there a place for me to dress, or
I just start getting dressed in front of everybody. I don't give a shit.
Luca's already done that. She's like,
Yeah,
just
no one's
I
flinching
am-
or anything.
I am
So-
purposefully looking at Septime and not at David.
It's hard to look at him He's kind of revolting. You kind of want to look anywhere but Septime. Devin seems like a better choice.
Devin. I just keep like glancing though, just like like
Yeah. Eventually, Septime taps his cane and begins to walk through the crowd. No one stops him, and he doesn't exactly wait for you all to follow. He just begins to walk.
I would brush myself off again and grab the duffel bag and follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna snatch my stuff and not really storming, but I'm clearly angry. And I'm
Luke has
going
been ready to go for a while now.
Yep.
You all begin to walk. Septime, he leads you through the factory again, through the waste plant, through this maze, back up and away. You're still escorted by those armed thugs. And it's about halfway through your trip that you realize that another one of those figures is following closely behind. You have no idea how you missed him. He's a mountain of a man. Covered head to toe in very thick, heavy leathers, this leather overcoat with all kinds of pads put across them for extra protection. Looks like he stepped out of Mad Max or something.
And well, hi, hello. What's your name? I'm still walking.
Good. Do it silently.
I apologize. I've never been one for silence.
We've noticed.
Don't mind Nanook. He's just like this. I do apologize for that shameful display that was put on by my peers. They are correct that we are under oath not to divulge too much information. But the crassness I cannot abide.
We basically were insulted for half an hour.
Dude, we were almost fucking killed. Really?
were-
That's what you're gonna pick up on?
No, we
Almost-
were basically insulted for half an hour while they debated on if they were going to kill us or not.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like you're placing a lot more importance on one of those than you should.
Maybe
What
so.
the fuck is this? Is this some kind of fucking cult or some shit? Or a mob or a mob cult? Or what
well-
the fuck is going on?
It's not. Clearly, we're dead. I think,
Yes, obviously.
but it's
Like,
not a.
fucking Christ, dude.
So it's not a cult then. They're not crazy.
Have you seen this motherfucker's face?
He makes the most sense of them all. Did you
I
hear that
do.
other? Did you hear that
Cannot
other
with you right
bastard?
now.
What was his name? Holt.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck Holt.
He was the worst of them all.
Start fishing in my bag for earbuds. Anything.
Yeah.
While I do
wait,
struggle a
wait,
bit with your logic, Rowan, was it?
yes.
There are certain ways to go about things that we can control, and we cannot. For your question, Zane, I have an overarching answer. What this on life means to you is for you to decide.
Oh,
But
fuck. This philosophical horse shit.
we do all say the same condition, if you would call it such.
So what, we're all gonna end up looking as fucked up as you do?
We are not so closely related, kindred, you and I. Think
Saying-
of
Yeah,
this as a second chance. A chance for you to be lifted from the drudgery of your mortal existence. Something that could be far greater than you ever thought possible.
Okay, pal. If my life was drudgery, like, come the fuck on.
And yet,
Look, it,
when I find you embroiled in kindred politics, I think you will look back upon your mortal days and laugh at what you thought was danger.
fuck that.
But-
Who the fuck was the broad in the fucking that preppy schoolgirl prissy outfit bullshit?
The lady's name is Margaret.
And who the fuck is she to the rest of y'all?
She is
I-
one of us barons, those who control this city.
So what? You guys are some kind of fucking gang or like a cartel or something? You have your little turfs or whatever?
For some, absolutely. It is rare that we get together like this, but on important decisions, we sometimes do.
Wait,
You see how coherent our baron meetings get.
are you a cabal? Of a type?
Please,
A cabal?
most kindred do not bother with such things.
Could you just tell us what we need to know so we can get going? Sorry, I don't mean to be like super rude or anything, but I want to go.
That is understandable.
Kind of give you the stank eye. We just say that. Like,
Though we do not all get along the same way, do understand that we all do work towards at least one common goal: to keep ourselves hidden. You will learn more of what that means in short time, as I believe someone shall explain it to you as you leave this place. As for the other importance, do not touch fire, do not walk into the sun, and learn to feed when necessary. I'm sure your body will tell you when it is time.
eat on what?
Blood?
What was
Do
that
you
bit
not?
about?
Ah, my apologies. I have conditioned myself to say kindred instead of vampire. It is more expected.
Sure.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Oh, does it? This makes sense to you. Love that. Love that.
Like, I get it. You're big into occultism. I've been there myself, my guy. But like, I
Not
think
not not
yeah.
good sense. I didn't say that. But at least
Oh fuck! I can't have garlic
Take it.
anymore.
take a deep breath and calm your mind.
Ah, youth.
And-
Yes, and to confirm, just so we are on some kind of coherent page with where you currently stand in your own life, you are vampires now, each and every one of you, given a chance to join us in the night, for whatever reasons that may be. Don't go throwing this word around, mind. We call ourselves kindred. It is more polite, and it helps protect us as well. These will be things you learn moving forward.
does make sense. I had no idea what a kindred was.
I apologize again on behalf of my compatriots. We have entered into accords to prevent the information from flowing, but some people are more stringent than others.
Like Holt?
Sorry, doll, for kidnapping you, threatening to kill you, and stealing all your shit for a bit, but you're a vampire now. Go have fun out there, kids.
Why is I do wonder why Holt is involved in this process. He is terrible, but
He is a baron. He can hold the power. That is all that needs to be said.
he can
He's
hold
a
the
fucking
power.
poser, is what he is.
I will hold my thoughts.
Where's this bus?
Man thought he had drip. He just bought it all. He can't actually look good himself. He has to buy some designer clothing, make himself look nice.
Septime turns to you, Luca. The bus is just beyond these doors. I will not be walking through the parking lot with you, but these fine gentlemen will escort you onto the bus, and you will be brought to wherever you need to be.
Cool. Well, I'm walking through the store now. Bye, guys. And she's leaving.
Sure, you rush to the doors. No one tries to stop you, but the two of the thugs will keep pace with you, like, oh shit.
I would like to step up to Sir Tim and hold out my hand and say, "Thank you for showing us respect and assisting us."
He does take your hand. It is ice cold and twisted. The way the fingers curl around your hand almost twice is just disconcerting. But he does shake your hand and nods. You will hear more of us in due time, I am sure.
I'm sure we will. And with that, I will turn and walk towards the bus.
And power walking to the bus.
Luca's got her actual phone out now, assuming that was in her bag of shit.
Wait, actually, is there like a bathroom on the way? On the walk to the bus?
I'll deviate from your path.
No, because I would like ask to stop by a room so I could change clothes if like I'm being escorted.
Yeah, they don't give you the luxury.
Okay. Well, I don't change clothes then. I just keep the duffel bag.
I will.
My character's too prissy for that.
Yeah, he is. I will look to Septum. Quick question. I gather you all were barons. Word was being thrown a lot. Don't fully know what that means. I'll learn or something. But who was the doctor? What was her name?
Her name is Luciano.
Could you please spell that for me?
Sure. Let me go ahead and put it here for you.
I'm already having a hard time with a number of these names. I'm not the best speller. It's why I don't play wizards.
It's fine. Yeah, no problem. I'll give you all their names after we're done here today.
And naming's been very French so far.
So, on the bus, Luca has her phone out. She's going to call her brother's cell phone.
Yeah, it rings about 6 times or so. No answer.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, so when the message picks up, Levi, this is Luca. I need you to call me back and tell me you're okay. I don't know what happened tonight. I just need you to call me. And she's gonna hang up. She's gonna look at her phone, and then she's gonna send off like a million texts.
Gotcha. Understood.
I will
You
give.
start blowing his phone up.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be lovely, especially if he's asleep. I look to Septim and kind of do like a half-hearted like salute, not like military salute, but as thanks for the introduction, I guess, to whatever the hell this is. Will this go away, or do I have to worry about this? Because I don't like the idea that I can floss my chest.
First of all, you are welcome. Second of all, it may. You will learn how to heal yourself in time.
Cool.
This is, as they say, like riding a bike. It comes slowly, but eventually you will learn these things. It is a shame that we cannot teach you how to do these things at the moment, but there may come an opportunity.
Cool.
I will. He looks back and forth. He looks to Nanuk and nods. Nanuk nods back. I will say that the barons will ask of you a rite of passage of sorts. Not all of us were in agreement to let you live. So they expect you to prove yourselves. Once you have, we may induct you properly. Then you will learn much more than what you know at the moment. I am sorry it cannot be sooner than this, but it is the accords we have agreed to.
Gotcha. Cool. Understood. I will. You have a great day, night. I look my
You
phone.
as well.
What?
It's about 11 p.m. right now. It's
Okay.
pretty late.
I will get on the bus.
All right. Each of you eventually, whether by force or not, climbs on the bus, sets off, and begins to peel away into the frozen night. Eventually, the bus comes to a stop just outside of Brugger, somewhere in Kobuk. And the armed thugs take their weapons and leave, leaving just the four of you and the man currently driving the bus.
Hey, Fancy Pants, you still in rags over there?
Yes,
So,
not.
like
I've,
a
n-
professor?
I- I've not found a suitable place to change yet. If, honestly, if you all would be willing to vacate, I could be able to get into my proper attire.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
I just kind of glare at you at that
You
point.
just use the word vacate?
You did. I will look back at you smiling smugly. You said you're part of a band. What band was that again?
Yeah.
I really don't want to talk right now.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Why'd you
my
roll a
char-
d20?
this is for me.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to determine if my character would do something or not because he is getting frustrated with like these itchy jail clothes, you know?
Yeah.
So he is going to go like, fine, I can suffer an insult to dignity in a way. And I will head I will head to like the back of the bus and like duck behind into the seats and messily start changing clothes while like sitting in a seat, like trying to have cover.
Sure. You do your best to hide your shame at the back of the bus.
Yeah, I put on my slacks, my white button-up shirt, my gray vest, my darker gray coat, and I tie my dark purple tie.
Sure. Back to normality. It takes a little bit of doing because every time the bus hits a bump or something, you have to catch and steady yourself. But you're back in your normal attire, no problem.
Yeah, thank you.
I look to Zane. Does he look like he's in a chatting mood or no?
Zane, when he got on the bus, he kind of threw his bag up against the window portion of a seat and sat down, and he's just kind of been looking out the window. If you deem that approachable, that is up to you. He is kind of blank expression at the moment.
But you willing to shoot the shit? Anything to make this less awkward?
Shoot the shit about what?
Literally anything at this point. Whether or not that we're all experiencing some weird drug trip. That's where my money
This
is
is
right now.
not a fucking drug trip, okay? I can tell you that right now. This is
So-
not a fucking drug trip. This is fucking real. I would know if I was high out of my mind. I am not.
Damn. So we're all
I-
dead.
Yeah, yeah. We're all dead. Are we all on the same page? Start looking around the bus, especially
Yes.
at the fucking nerd in the back.
So I walk forward, smoothing out my clothes. Yes, we're dead. No, this is not a psychedelic drug trip. They were quite conducive towards rituals involving. You know what? You don't like hearing about it. It does not matter.
No, I didn't. I started falling asleep the moment you started talking.
But it seems we are dead.
Yes.
It seems we have to feed on blood. Now, he did not specify the blood. I would presume human. I
Dickware.
assume we maybe any blood, but I presume human.
That would be the assumption, yeah.
How's everyone feeling about this?
I'm coping by trying to talk with people to make myself not go insane as I think about it.
But immortality as well.
Okay. And not being able to walk outside in the sun.
You
So
guys,
you only get about half.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders at the sun comment.
you guys are believing this shit.
I have a hole through my chest.
I
And
literally start slowly unbuttoning my shirt and open it up and show
Oh,
you
now
the
you're not
non-bleeding
shy.
hole in my chest.
it's because he got his tie. It's a secret
Like
power.
I swing the tie around behind my back for this, and I'm just like, look, we all have a steak-sized hole in our chest, including you.
It doesn't look like a T-bone. Oh, you mean like
Yes.
camping? Gotcha.
Yes. Because he said vampire. All the stories that you even said the comments about it doesn't matter.
Look, lady, if you want to be in fucking denial, that's your choice. But here's what I know. I know I'm not breathing. I know there's not an ounce of warmth radiating from me. There is a hole in me, just like the rest of you. And I was attacked by a fucking monster. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. People I know was attacked by a fucking monster. I've
And
seen my fair share of shit. I am beyond questioning this at this point. I'm willing to believe this shit. Where I'm at right now is figuring out what the fuck is the purpose of it all. And what do I have to do to make sure that those fuckers don't get to pull a fast one on me again?
I guess this sounds weird to say, but when I was human, I did magic successfully.
Shit.
Is this that much further of a stretch?
Kinda, yeah. Because I don't believe the first one in the first place. Like, I've seen some shit, but a lot of it can just be explained. Especially if you were huffing vapors. I, like you, point to Zane.
Well, that
You
was
got
only one. Well, that was one
very sick
ritual
person.
specifically, but there were many that did not involve that.
Right. Listen, man, make a living off of people thinking that they've experienced magic or thinking that they've seen fucking Bigfoot or whatever, and I go there and it's fucking horseshit. It's like,
I can show you real magic. It's not. It's difficult. It takes time, preparation, but and it's not as impressive as people want it to be.
listen,
Is what I will say.
I'll,
Many
I'll
a
make you,
times.
I'll make you a deal. If it turns out that we're actually, vampires or whatever, I'm willing to believe that magic exists at that point. And then I will sit through one of your lectures at whatever hall that you teach at and listen to you talk philosophically about magic.
So I'm not a. I don't teach anymore. I actually do. Uh, I actually repair ancient texts at a museum currently.
How
That's
did
how
that
I got. What was that?
how did your job get more boring than what I imagined?
So that's how I got access to these books.
As you're carrying on with your conversation, eventually, you all feel the bus come to a rolling stop. Eventually, the brakes screeching against the ice beneath. Um, from where you were, looks like you've traveled quite a ways. As those of you, pretty sure are all familiar with the city, um, looking around at the fanciful buildings and the stains of salt that have washed up against the piers here, you think you must be somewhere in Stowburn at the moment. You're down near a set of warehouses that line the pier here, each of them gazing out into the black waters beyond. As the ignition is killed, the driver gets up, turns around to all of you, and gives you all a look. He's dressed head to toe in an athletic outfit, a sweatsuit, black with red stripes. He's a bit gangly himself, goatee and unshaved hair across his face. A bit of a wild, attempted comb-back mess of hair. He looks to each of you, with some stern eyes that eventually soften and nods. So, we've arrived. I have a place for you all to stay tonight. Why don't you all come with me? Maybe we can talk about what actually happened to you, yes?
Wait, I thought I could go home?
Oh, no. Not yet.
Well, if we could get more answers, that sounds fantastic, sir.
Look, I
Just-
don't exactly pretend to know what happened back in the waste plant, but I know they didn't give you all the details. I can't let you leave, but I can fill you in.
Great.
Just getting whatever dump this is and just fucking whatever.
Does this place have a shower?
Yes, he's not
Excellent.
dumb. I put a lot of money into it.
Oh, a shower would be lovely.
I will get up
Right.
and buy things. Oh, and did they steal my gun?
No.
Oh, wait,
Okay,
I did
good.
want to. So I will just leave the clothes they gave me in the
Yeah,
bus.
it's fine. Don't matter.
Yeah.
The only thing about your gun, Devin, they did take the magazine out. It's just on the other side of the duffel bag, but they had enough foresight to, separate that at least.
Yeah, I was just making sure they didn't steal. Fuck it. This
Yeah,
was
nah, you're fine. He gets off the bus and waits for you all to disembark.
I guess Luca's gonna get off the fucking bus. And she's
Yep.
sending more texts because she definitely was messaging people to come grab her.
Yeah, you get a text back from Levi.
Okay, what do you say?
He says, "Hey, yeah, I'm good. Got away, a little dinged up, but I'm all right. Where'd you go?"
Reply, some asshole fucking kidnapped me. I'm okay now, I think.
He sends back like what in all capitals.
Dude, I don't even know where to start with what the fuck is going on tonight. Just get home, get safe. If you don't ever hear from me again, it was at the fucking waste facility. That's the last place I was. Now I'm at the wharf, I think. Just, don't do anything stupid. Love you.
You get another. He sends another text, a couple of texts. What the hell? What? Where? What do you mean? Oh my! Should I call someone?
No, don't do that yet. Just if you don't hear from me in a few days.
I've got to tell mom, right?
No, you don't have to tell mom.
But like, you're kidnapped, followed by like 14 question marks.
Was kidnapped. I think I'm okay now.
WTF? And then eventually, okay, are you safe?
She replies with, probably?
He doesn't text you back.
Right. He's definitely calling the cops.
Where your mom is.
Alright, so I step off the bus. What are we looking at? Just a warehouse?
Yep, stepping off the bus.
Yeah, seems to just be nestled in a row of other warehouses. The front doors are frozen shut, ice creeping up from the pavement beneath. Looks to be in a bit of disrepair, but otherwise all right. Still standing. Maybe a couple holes in the ceiling, but it's okay. Definitely a place that would not stick out to you at all. Just blends in on the drive-by as you go for other more pleasant things in Stowburn. It's dead out here at this point in the night. No one walking near the ocean.
Do we feel cold anymore?
You feel the cold. You're not shivering.
Okay.
I'll look to the bus driver. Sir, are you Charon?
No. I am being paid to escort you. That's true. But no, nothing so crazy. Perhaps we should step inside though. He starts fishing for keys. Eventually opens the side door.
We should step inside. You do know we are not in some ancient Greek tale, right?
I know this. Do you know this, Magic Man?
Yes, but I was more speaking to Devin. The man asking if you're Karen.
I'm allowed to make jokes, right? Oh wait, the time makes it to where you can't hear jokes. That's right. Sorry. I'll remember for the future.
I'm just checking.
Fuck his parent.
You, the
He's
parent-
dead guy. He
Yeah,
rolls
he-
both. Not important.
Ferryman of the dead in Greek mythology.
Oh God,
Pretty
he's
sure
let
that's the psycho bitch at the customer service counter.
true.
That is more important. Those Karens no good.
Devin's been concerning.
Devin, the moment he started lecturing, Devin moved to get inside.
Yeah. You step inside and see that a large portion of this warehouse has been left abandoned. Boxes rotting up against that frozen wall up front, but a large part of it, especially the catwalks above, have been renovated into at least somewhat livable living quarters. It feels uncanny. Some of the furniture, like entertainment stands and rugs, just being cast over catwalks made of metal, but it suffices. There's everything you'd expect a home to have up here on this mezzanine level.
I've lived in worse. Not too shabby, especially for a warehouse.
Yeah,
I would
he's
like
okay.
to beeline it to the bathroom.
Damn, you
Okay.
beat me there.
Sure.
You're free to challenge me for the bathroom if you want.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Gonna cop instead at the surroundings.
Yeah, that's actually on the ground floor. There is a patchwork bit of brick wall that has been put together to make a somewhat functioning bathroom. At least the plumbing works somewhat.
Yeah, so once I'm in the bathroom, I'm gonna go ahead and take shirt off. Look at this fucking hole. While I'm looking at it, I'm gonna, turn on the sink, see if it actually works, because fucking who knows at this point.
Yeah, you start looking at this hole in your chest. It is gnarly. There are bits around it that look like they've been cleaved off, and from certain angles, you could see clean through to the other side of your body, to the wall behind you.
Yeah. I also like to examine these twisted looking wounds. Like, what the fuck's going on with that? Like, I just want to self-assess now that I have a moment.
Yeah, you've noticed a bit of pain in your limbs as you've been moving tonight. It took back seat, but now that you're here investigating, you think you've got a myriad of broken bones.
Jesus fucking Christ, that bitch. um, I have a modicum, a little taste of occult knowledge. And I'm willing to accept this vampire shit at face value. Vampires are fucking capable of crazy shit, depending on which pop culture reference you want to dig through. So I'm just going to go out on a limb because I overheard somebody say something about healing. I didn't catch the full thing, but I heard that. And this sucks right now. It's not great feeling wind passing through your body, let alone the aching in my bones. So I'm just going to think real hard about mending. Like, he just has a mental picture of just like scabbing injuries and stuff like that, because he has definitely been in his fair share of scrapes that he associates scabs and bloody bandages with healing. So he's just going to focus on that and just try to make something happen. Try to mind over matter this shit.
Sure, absolutely. Why don't we go ahead and give that a roll here to see if that's something
Sure.
that you could stick with. First roll of our game here tonight.
Ooh.
And it's
Hell
going to be a
yeah.
weird one. We will go ahead and have you roll a number of dice equal to your occult rating and your willpower rating.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, boy. What's the difficulty?
We will put it at 6.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go. Perfect.
That's phenomenal.
A failure.
Really, really.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh God.
just what we needed.
So you try and dig deep and wish to see some of those wounds closed. And you can feel something beginning to stir. Inside your body, something begins to move sluggishly. It feels like you're unsure, like something crawling inside. You just close your eyes and focus on that feeling, and eventually you open them again just to look. None of your major damage has been patched up, but you've taken careful examination of yourself, and it's not the first time that you've probably been banged up like this. So you do note, at the very least, that a small portion of those tiny pinpricks and cuts, the barest of your injuries, the least fatal, don't seem to be there anymore.
Fucking something, I guess.
It's better than nothing,
So-
but not much better.
Yeah. I don't know if he has the mental fortitude to keep pushing it at the moment. I think he's going to take it as, okay, maybe this is just the healing process starting. We'll revisit this later. And then he's just going to turn on the sink if it actually runs, and then he's going to start just fucking scraping the all too familiar scraping of blood out from under his fingernails.
Yeah. The sink begins to sputter an argument, but eventually it kicks into gear, and water begins to slowly trickle out. It's enough. You begin to wash up and clean yourself up, clean out the wounds. Seem to be okay.
During this time, could I do something?
Sure.
I would. So I would actually like to take a moment to find a place to sit down. Like, is there like a decent place to sit when I walk into this room, this area?
Yeah, there's a couple of couches, a couple of chairs.
Yeah, I'd like to take a seat on the couch, and I'd just kind of like to ponder for a moment. Because I
Okay.
haven't really had a second to chill, really. And I am quite well versed in the occult. And I want to know what I know about vampires. Like, think back about everything I've read, everything I've stolen, everything I've borrowed, read, and took back.
I mean, yeah, you've extensive occult knowledge that I recognize. Um, Vampires were never a focus of yours per se, because
No.
they weren't exactly relevant to your studies. But yeah, the vampire is a myth that has persisted for, decades and centuries throughout human history. Everybody has their own version of what they are and what they can be, what they're capable of. So much so that it's frustrating to call them all the same creature because they work so differently. But never before have they really come up in your research. Maybe some fleeting responses, and when you may have been researching some occultism that uses blood as components, but nothing really conclusive.
Could I make a I Zach told me I got a focus and knowledge, and I picked this like an hour ago. And I picked history.
Mhm.
Could I possibly make a history check to see if I know anything about vampires from that?
Now, unfortunately,
Or
history wouldn't
no.
apply here.
So history
Um,
or occult wouldn't really help in this area for me, like having any knowledge from the
I
past.
mean, if anything, it would be just myths.
right, which is, yeah, what I'm getting at here. The knowledge that you have, while perhaps a bit more extensive than the layman, isn't exactly helpful for what you're experiencing at the moment. You know the basic myths, for sure. Um, you know that there's probably merit to them saying don't go into the sunlight. But you're not sure if you're actually allergic to garlic. Not sure if you could turn into a bat. None of that just yet. It definitely warrants some research, but at the moment, plumbing the depths of your knowledge, there's just not much useful here.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's what I spend my time doing right now.
Gotcha. So you're lost in thought.
Well, yeah,
While
if they also like, is there like a fireplace or something along those lines
a
around the
fireplace,
couches?
there's like an electronic fireplace, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I would get that going, like
Okay.
before I started pondering,
It
and I
starts
just be like,
flickering images of fire at you as you turn it on, plug it into the outlet.
yeah, I'd just be like staring into that,
Sure.
thinking.
Yeah, you've well got a moment to rest and think here. Is there anything in particular that either Devin or Luca would want to do at the moment?
Luke is planning her escape.
What? Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh,
See, gosh,
for Devin, because he didn't get to the bathroom fast enough, he decided that he was going to sit down and start making a satyr square. Just a thing to kind of
what?
ground him, make sure a little bit of occult knowledge that he has, and it's like, nope, I can read all that and just sit here and think. And he's going to start looking at his chest wound, and it's like, how do I close you? He's just going to stare at it.
Yeah, so you're lost in thought as well. Focusing on that wound, like, am I just gonna have a hole in my chest now? What am I supposed to do? Um, for Luca, doesn't look like this place is meant to hold you in any particular way. There's a number of doors. The front ones are frozen shut, and you can see on the inside they're also chained and barricaded shut as well. The rest of the exits, though, look like they see regular use, and there are holes in the ceiling and the skylight here that could also be used to climb out. Plenty of ways to escape if need be.
Okay, so she's going to do that. She's going to stealth her ass towards an exit.
Gotcha. So you begin to sneak away, and you eventually hear that driver's voice pipe up. If you really want to leave, you can try, but I will find you.
She's gonna stop and she's gonna look over her shoulder at him from wherever the fuck he was watching her from.
He's not even looking in your direction. He's just moving through bags of his own, um, looking through clothes, putting on a couple extra layers and such. Um, Eventually, he speaks back to you again. I understand you are confused, and they probably didn't explain anything to you. Um, at the very least, I am your friend at the moment. I'm here to help. I know that may be hard to believe, but I have your best interests at heart at the moment. And if you leave, I can't guarantee your safety. You won't make it through the night.
I can't sit here and do nothing.
What is it you need to do?
Figure out what the fuck happened to me.
Oh, well, I can help with that much at least.
I don't know if I can trust anything you tell me.
That mistrust is healthy to have, but where else are you going to turn?
Well, apparently there's dead people out there, so the news. I don't know, see if there's any reports on it.
You would not make it to Vortex fast enough. It may not seem like it at the moment, but there are multiple, dozens of eyes on us at the moment, whether we like it or not. You make one wrong move and you will have your head blown off. It is this simple. I am here to make sure that doesn't happen, but
Okay, without the fucking vampire bullshit, what happened?
without the bullshit. Did hear something about something happening. You got jumped earlier today, yes?
Yeah, some fucking kids from the neighborhood I knew. They were getting into a fight with some other people, and I tried to step in.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, this, I'm trying to remember, happened somewhere in Farrell, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have been getting messages at the moment. From what I understand, there is, you got jumped, you left an alley, group ran away and got taken care of.
I got. So they fucking kicked my ass and left me to die in an alley? Is what you're saying?
From what I understand, yes. Was not there.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
just secondhand.
That tracks. And the people who got taken care of? You mean that's the shits who were picking fights with my brother, right?
Presumably. The same ones who kicked your ass, as you put it.
Great. Okay. And taken care of means like just straight up fucking killed?
He checks his phone, scrolls through some messages. Would seem that way.
Oh my god. Why? Why?
Loose ends, really. Apparently they
Think of
saw
coming out of
something
the-
they were not supposed to. Coming out of the
Going
bathroom
to
at
the
this point.
bathroom at this point. Yeah. Like,
Sure.
because the world's not fucking fair. Do
Oh
you
my
need any more
gosh.
reason than that?
Shut up.
No. Yeah, the situation sucks. None of us are happy to be here. Look, you want to fucking run off and, give them an excuse? Go ahead. Because that's what they want.
We were just over that. I don't need you to reiterate.
Okay, then what do you fucking want?
I am just trying to figure out everything that fucking happened between that happening and me getting here and people telling me I'm fucking dead.
Can you all be quiet? I'm trying to think.
No!
You shut the fuck up.
I go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Look, none of these assholes have the full fucking picture. Okay? We're going to be on our own to actually piece together everything that actually fucking happened.
Oh,
Because
I know
clearly
this.
they're interested in only telling us what each individual feels like telling us. So none of them is going to give us the full picture. So your best bet is to fucking play along with whatever these fucking assholes want until they'll cut us loose, I guess, assuming they're still not going to kill us. Which
Says
let's
the
be
guy
clear, there's
throwing
no
death
fucking
threats
guarantee.
while locked in a fucking incinerator.
Yeah, fuck them. That's why. Look, if you just want to roll over and accept death, that's your choice. But don't fucking judge me because I'm willing to put up a fight till the very end.
Oh my god.
And
But
to be fair, add on to this, you do already have a little bit more than most get when they come out of the gates. You don't normally get a guide, but here I am. And for what it's worth, I'm not bound to any of the barons. I work
Well,
for
I was having a lovely conversation with you, thank you, until this asshole decided to throw in his 2 pieces.
I
hey,
will
look,
Hey.
you
stand
know
up
what?
and walk over.
You don't want the fucking help? Go ahead. Clearly you've got this all under control. You're really on top of this, especially with your willingness to accept the incineration chamber. I'll just be over here. Let me know when, you're ready to actually be fucking rational.
Jesus.
Oh, good
Okay.
song.
She's gonna look at the lovely guides that they've been given.
Right. By the way, take seat. Your friend has already plugged in fireplace. Very nice. We will wait for your friend Devon to come out of bathroom, and I will start explaining things.
He is singing horribly in the shower right now.
Okay, well, maybe we get started.
So as he says, "Take seat," that's around. Like I was walking towards you guys, but I guess I turned around at that point because I'm just like, oh, everyone's sitting down.
You said you're not you're not with these barons. Are there others like you, or are you some kind of weird fucking exception?
Yes.
No, I am not bound to any barons. I work for my master, and that is all.
So
Okay,
that
who's your
merely implies your master's not a baron. Is your master aligned to a baron?
No, master does what he wants.
The fuck's
All you need to know at the moment is that my master is not aligned with the barons, has no interest in what they are doing, works on his own, lives here in the rack. I do what he wants. Favors were pulled, I was put in position to help you all out. I have no reason to lie to any of you. In fact, it would probably be against my best interest to do so, because I am
And
doing this as favor.
and what is your name again? I apologize.
Yes. We did not even introduce ourselves. My name is Mika Zantosa. Most people
Mika?
just call me Zantosa.
Santosa? Santosa, I am Rowan.
Right, Rowan? And you all are?
Luca.
Dane?
Good, great. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now, let's see. What exactly did they tell you? Let's start there. Probably not much.
Well, they told us we're dead. We must drink blood. I presume human. I believe Zane also presumes the same. Do you understand where the rest are at?
So yes, you are kindred. Or
They told us
vampire.
to use kindred instead of vampire. I was trying to look back into everything I've read and think of what I've learned of vampires. I've realized that's actually very little. Almost
That is
nothing.
for reason. Because vampires are good at keeping secrets. They have existed for years, decades, millennia. You knew nothing about them. That is on purpose. They do what they can, when they can, to keep each other's secret, keep their existence secret. Probably why they didn't tell you anything. I would imagine.
They all told us different things. This is a conglomeration of information from 5 different individuals.
A good way of keeping secrets too. You know, confuse your enemy.
Well, I'm definitely fucking confused.
I would imagine. So what can I clear up for you?
What can we do?
You are a vampire. You live forever. Use your
That-
blood to control the world around you.
Yeah. Live forever. That's a crock of shit.
What
Everybody
blood?
fucking does.
What blood?
Well,
And
yeah, you will probably be murdered at some point, but you don't need to eat, breathe, sleep, and you do not age. Theoretically, you live forever if you play cards right.
So practical immortality is what you're saying.
Yeah, most do not live that long, but you do things right, you make a good go for it. You'll live longer than you would as a human anyway.
Doesn't sound very hard.
Well, body takes care of itself, so long as you feed.
On blood.
Yes, congratulations. You've got there.
And human blood?
Preferably, from what I understand, the animals do not taste good.
You're not one of them.
Technically, no. I am ghoul, but have worked with kindred for many years. I understand how things work.
How many years?
So what, you're considering you were throwing around the word master, you're what, like fucking the Igor to his Frankenstein?
I guess in sense, yes.
Right.
So
Devin,
are we when you say many years, are we saying hundreds or
Depends how good you are at things.
well,
Me?
you specifically?
Well, yes. In my case, yes. I may not look it, but I live over a century now.
Do you have like alcohol here?
Oh boy, I do.
Can vampires drink?
You need to drink. Drink blood. That's how you live.
Can we drink alcohol?
Hmm.
Can we any more? Can we do anything along those lines? This is actually like a curiosity sake question.
He looks to Luca for a moment, thinks for a moment. You cannot drink. I'm sorry.
Oh, me. Okay.
Devin will step out and is like, "That is lame."
I was going to see maybe if I would have let you try, but you'd just be angry.
What I've been
Unless
Angry
you
at what I
enjoy the
drank?
flavor of a fine wine, Luca.
Brandon, what did you say?
Would I have been angrier if I had done it and then found out that I can't, or angrier the fact that I now know?
Probably if you taste it.
That sucks. How do I get drunk? God damn it!
Drink a drunk guy.
You're
Have you?
serious?
He actually leans in for a moment. Have any of you actually had a drink yet?
No.
No.
I see.
Last thing I remember is getting attacked and then waking up in that room.
I
got
was
face.
assaulted in the middle of a ritual.
No. So it has been nothing but downsides for you so far, huh? Sorry to hear that. He checks his watch for a moment.
And
Night is
I'm
still young, I think. If you want, are in the best place for it. I can explain things a bit on the way. More questions if you have them. Why don't we all get you a drink to help calm things down?
Fuck it.
That's what I like to hear. All right. Get your things together, make yourselves ready, and we'll take something smaller than a bus.
It's Luca's turn to go to the bathroom.
Sure.
And this is now wherein you all hear Luca fucking start yelling. Because she's finally looking at herself.
She's taking it back.
Taking it well.
Zane's just rolling his eyes.
I think for now, we will go ahead and wrap our session up for the time being.
Okay.
Okay.
We will thrust this new group of fledglings into the thick of it next time.
Sounds good.
Delightful.
For those of you that have stuck around the entire time, give us a like, give us hit that little notification button, hit the subscribe button, do all the things that you know YouTube or whatever you're listening on wants you to do. Sauce us an interaction. Yes, I did. You know who likes to say that? You're in good company.
Also, tell your friends and family.
Yes.
Like
Todd.
force them to watch us during like long car rides, things like that.
Yes. If you're
Exactly.
so all right. Well, thank you, Roy, for
Wait, don't forget #Orem.
No.
Wow.
Pitch.